It was 3 degrees in Chicago, and she had exactly $4.50. No keys, no bed, no one picking up, just her 5-year-old son shaking in her arms. So she walked into a 24-hour laundromat, not to wash clothes, to keep him alive. She fed her last coins into a dryer even though it was empty, just to steal the warm air. She pulled that heat into her coat like a blanket, and wrapped her son tight. Her son looked up at her and whispered, "Mom, are we going home?" And she smiled and lied through tears. "Tonight, we're waiting for a magic train." "Magic train?" "Yeah, it comes when you fall asleep." He climbed onto the plastic bench, curled into her coat, and finally stopped shivering. All night she stood guard, pretending to fold laundry that wasn't hers, so the owner wouldn't kick them out. At 4 a.m. a businessman walked in angry, dropped a pile of dress shirts on the floor and snapped, "I hate doing laundry." She stared at the shirts, then at her sleeping son, and swallowed her pride so hard it almost broke her. "I can do it," she said quietly. "I'll wash, dry, fold perfect. Just, please, $10. The man looked at her cracked hands and without a word handed her a 20. That 20 bought breakfast, soap, and one more night indoors. Next night she didn't beg. She taped a handwritten sign to the wall. "Sleep while I scrub. $1 per pound." People came, nurses, students, moms on night shift, who understood her eyes. When the machines were full, she washed by hand. Her fingers split open from cheap detergent, but she kept scrubbing anyway, because every clean shirt meant another warm night for her son. 6 months later, she had enough for a tiny room. 2 years later, she bought a used van, and the business got a real name, Mama's Fresh Fold. Years passed, hotels started calling, then luxury buildings. And one day she signed papers to buy the same laundromat where she once pretended to fold laundry all night. On her son's 18th birthday, she handed him a key to his own apartment. He stared at it, confused, and then he hugged her so hard she couldn't breathe, and whispered something that shattered her. "I knew the train wasn't real, Mom. I just needed you to believe it. You were the magic. You always were."